Hey everybody, it's Michelle with Comfy Cozy Living. Surprise, surprise, I have a haul and it's big. And I will tell you right now that a lot of this stuff is for tomorrow's sale. Maybe even, well, not all of it because, I keep some. But yeah, this is basically a preview for tomorrow's sale. I will probably say it for each item. So if at all you want it and you email me at comfycozyliving@gmail.com, and I would take it in order of how they come. I will let you know what the price is. I am not a price gouger. I do my pricing quite fairly. I have been told and have always pretty much thought that I stay fair. I even, when I find prices, I will even actually go lower than what I find. Just, I don't know, because. And I'm also, like, there's certain numbers I use. I don't know, I'm a weird number person. So, anyhow, I'm going to start with books, and I will not have all of these in the sale tomorrow because I have been asked to do a book sale with Petunia Parlor, and so I am starting to curate my offerings for that sale as well. So I haven't decided. Well, I guess I have decided. In my head, I know which ones I when I see them, I know which ones I'm going to bring to the sale tomorrow or not. Unless somebody, like I said, unless somebody reaches out to me. So, otherwise, yeah, then I'll be putting the other ones aside for that book sale. I do have a few other things too for, other books, that I'll be able to add to it too. And when I know anything about that, I'll let you know. I imagine, I hope, I think, I don't know if we're going to do it on YouTube or Instagram. So I'm not sure. And if you're not on Instagram, it doesn't cost anything. You can just get on there and have an account. You don't have to ever post anything. You can just have an account, be on there, so you can see all the cool stuff people post. Because there are people that post stuff every day on Instagram or often. And, or like, it's easier to just, on Instagram. And also they let you put 10 pictures on a post instead of YouTube only lets us put 5. So they get a bigger, idea preview sometimes. Although today you'll all have it if you watch the video. And yeah, I mean, it's just nice to have it, to just see what's other people. I mean, it kind of opens your world because, like there's some, like, we have like, communities, like, or whatever that, certain people in this group and this group and this group. And it kind of opens your world a little bit, depending on what kind of stuff you like and whatever. So anyway, and yeah, I'm not like in any of the Instagram groups that I was in previously. I still consider some of those people to be friends, but I just couldn't afford to be shopping at their sales late, this last, year or whatever has been, tight for me. There are a couple of people that I do still occasionally buy from because, like this one guy is just like, I don't know, it's like he reads my mind or something. I'm like, I want it all. So he did a rummage sale. He had a rummage sale and then he previewed it on Instagram too. I mean, I would have loved to have been there in person. It was one of those. So anyhow, yeah, I don't know why I'm chatty today because I'm not really. I just want to kind of just want to get it done and over with. But I because I've got things to do, but I'm gonna do this because I thought, you know, I gotta get it out of bags and set it up anyway. So why don't I do a haul / preview? So the first thing is a non-Goodwill bins item. It is this one sweet little frosted glass bluebird, little like tea light holder. And he only has a sticker mark because I just took it off. But I will be cleaning him up, or her. And so, super cute. That will be in tomorrow's sale. And this, which I actually had, it actually has, it says collector box on the back. This one has like a thing where you can either hang it there, or you can just set it because, you know, it's pretty stable. And I still have another one that didn't sell in the last sale that I had it in, which was probably a few weeks ago. So I will also try to remember to bring that out of the car. And this is for me. I'm sorry, but y'all know, if you know me, this is me in a pillow. I mean, the only thing that could be better is if it was like pink and orange or something. But oddly, I had a strange combination of colors that I had. Now that was 4 years. You know what? 3 years ago. It's been almost 3 years since I sold my house in November 1st. So I have had my stuff in storage for about 3 years. So my living room, I had like certain things that were kind of tending toward blue and brown and purple. And I still dig it, I think, because I like my things. And I love pottery, and I love mid-century, like the beautiful wood pieces. But mid-century minimalist, I am not by any stretch of the imagination. Y'all know I am a maximalist. So I am, you know, I always had it kind of boho mid-century. And so that's pretty much what I'm leaning toward again. My flower power kitchen, though, bam! I hope it comes together like it is in my head. But yeah, I don't know, because I have so much stuff, right? But this pillow, I just love it. And green, I mean, I had plants that, anyhow, I don't have them anymore. Something happened. But it was they were innocently taken. But anyhow, so I probably will definitely I want a Chinese money plant. I love those. And I love a Monstera Deliciosa. And I like a string of pearls. I think string of dolphins. I think those two I didn't have because I had a dog, you know, my sweet Bella. And those are bad because they, you know, fall to the ground, little pieces or whatever. And that's not good for dogs. So we'll see about that. I do have a fake string of pearls that looks perfect in the thing I have it in. So we'll see. I don't know I don't have any answers yet on where I'm going to, for sure, because I'm in the process of it all. There's some questions that need to be addressed. So we'll see. Anyhow, like I said, I got a bunch of books, so I'm going to start with those. Frida, hello. I know I got my Frida girls out there. This is a book by Jonah Winter, illustrated by Ana Juan. And it's retails at $16.95. But it's just, it's beautiful. It's very sweet. It talks about her in very simple terms. Like, for little Frida, the world is Mexico. Then you know, like Frida paints things, also paints things she sees through a microscope. She loves looking at things very closely. So, you know, it just kind of goes through some of her story, her life in like maybe kind of more child terms. But I know Frida people are gonna, you know, want that. Then I got the gingerbread man, and this one is awesome because, hello, it's got the recipe on the back. Let me tell you, yesterday with Nancy, I think yesterday was probably my high. No, well, for this bins, it was my high. The other bins, I think I spent more. But this bins, I had a limit. So when I was done with I had to put about half of my books back because I had like 23 books. I think I ended up getting 11, but I actually got more because I put them in this little record case. So shame on me. I paid for the weight of them instead of $1 each or whatever. So that's what it is, you know, it's part of business. So anyhow, the gingerbread man, and I took the card out because I do that. But anyhow, it's very well done, you know, a very like little short stuff, you know, to read to children or whatever, and the illustrations and everything. So there's that, and it's a hardback. I love it. And this is totally cool. Oh my gosh. This one will definitely be in tomorrow's sale. No, yeah. Well, I think so. Because it's Christmas. So I didn't want to do any more Christmas until like September or whatever. But I'm probably going to bring this because this is awesome. It's a Farm Journal Christmas book. It's amazing. Like really amazing. 1970. And I mean, it is all the things. All the things. I mean, it's just not even all just recipes. It's like kind of like a lifestyle book. How to help you make things. Triptych. I know if any of my art friends watch this, they have maybe made a triptych with my soul sister, Danny. She knows how to make them beautifully. And I mean, look at that. Oh! Peggy Lou just bought some, I don't know if they were candles or just little show things. They weren't drinks, but I think they were like a ice cream sundae, I think. One was pink and one was not pink. I can't remember. But this reminds me of that. And I love all the color. And I mean, it's just, it tells you how to make these mobiles. For these, I say mobile. But I don't know. It might be, I don't know. Mobiles. I don't know. I never did. Christmas puddings. Frozen cranberry relish. That looks actually really good. That pink thing. And you know, all these, I mean, this is just super cool. Ah! So I will, and there's a page from another book added for your convenience. So, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I did put it over in the sale pile. And then I've got an Audrey Hepburn book, which is beautiful. I mean, it's like brand new. And I love, love, love. I'll show you. Oh, gosh. This one dress is just gorge. Ugh. I get past it. I'm not like a big Audrey Hepburn fan, you know? Like, I mean, I appreciate her, but you know what I mean? This has some beautiful, I don't even want to show it all to you because I want you, if you get it, I mean, I want you to enjoy it, but dang, I dig it. Here. Oh my gosh, that dress. stunning. Stunning. I love it. So that book will be in tomorrow's sale. And so will this. This is a Disney collectible book. It's actually a journal. There is a little like band, I think, a paper band possibly, that was across it when you would have gotten it. If you got it new, you know, because I guess it's like for each of the princesses, I was told. And it's got a little, probably this is probably a bookmark in there. It has a little Disney charm on it. And it says Disney Castle Collection on it. And then there's this piece. So this can also be like, I guess your bookmarker, you know, I think. So anyhow, it's just a journal. And let me see. There are pages in between pictures. Not a ton of pictures, but they're neat. And they must correlate with whichever princess it is. Now let me look and see if it says in the front, because I was so consumed by books yesterday. I think this is a Mulan one. I think. So my kids were never into the princesses. So I only know the basic ones. I don't know like Mulan and Jasmine, and I know names, but I don't know who they are. But I think this is Mulan because I did a Google Lens on it, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I don't think it even says. I think it would have said on that band, but I'm pretty sure that if you're a fan of all of this, that you would know which one. But it is, let's see here. I'm trying to see what year, if it says anything here. It's got a bunch of information on the back. It should be in the front, but it's not. But anyhow, I mean, it's not super old, but it's super collectible. So it'll be in tomorrow's sale because I know I have some Disney people. Hopefully they'll be here. I also got this because of Thanksgiving coming up enough. I'm like, this is great. This is super. I got some papers in here I got to take out that I took from some books just because I like the loose little notes and stuff. And eventually you'll see what I'm doing with them. This is from 1931, renewed in 1959. And it says, here is a real story. And I mean, if you do art, there's some great pictures on every page. And you could do the whole, a whole like story on your own. But otherwise, this is great. Like if you like ships, look at that picture. I mean, the images in here, illustrations are really cool. And their new boat was bigger and bigger and better. It was called the Mayflower. See? I mean, so it's really very, it's a learning book, I guess is the way I want to say it. And so it's about the Pilgrim story. I mean, that's what it is. It really is. And so, then there's how they met up with the Indians and everything. And I mean, I don't want to I don't want to spoiler alert do you, so I'll just, I'll just say that this is a story of the really, truly books. So there are other books in that series called The Cruise of Christopher Columbus, General George the Great, and The Magic Fountain. So this will be in tomorrow's sale. This one will not. This is one I'm going to save for that book sale. It's called Arlington, the Arlington edition of, let's see how I can do this. A tour of the world in 80 days. And it's got some, because it actually just, a little piece just came off. I mean, it's old, and the writing is tiny. It's got a little book plate in there. And of course I'm shaky. Some of these books are kind of, I mean, it's the pages, you know, but I mean, that's kind of what I love about older books. I love just the way they've aged. I sometimes like it when I see one that's well aged, and you know it was used. This just says, entered according to Act of Congress in the year 1874 by Charles E. Warburton in the Office of Libraries of Congress at Washington, D.C., Argyle Press, and it doesn't have a year. So I'm going with, you know, the late 1800s. The writing is teeny tiny, and it is very, I mean, it's fragile. It's you know, it's held together, you know what I'm saying? But some of the pieces in the front, and then, you know, the bottom and the top, that is drying out and kind of flaking off or whatever. So anyhow, this one is going into my book sale that I am hoping to be doing. This one I got because, I mean, it's going to be going on my coffee table. Bam! I'll read one. I'll pick one randomly. I feel good about myself. I am comfortable in my own skin. When I look in the mirror, I see beauty. That's a hard one. How can I pick? I mean, there are others there that are by women that are, here, like I'll just read you one that's by somebody. I was 32 when I started cooking. Up until then, I just ate. And that's by Julia Child, who helped American professional and home cooks make difficult French recipes through her TV show and cookbooks. And if you haven't ever seen Julie and Julia, I mean, it's so fun. It's such a good movie. I kind of want to watch it again because, I mean, I love Meryl Streep. Like, Meryl Streep and Susan Sarandon are like my two favorite actresses, I think. And so Meryl Streep, she's so good. So good. Yeah. And Stanley Tucci is in it. I hope I'm not mistaken, because my brain sometimes, you know, but anyhow, so I'll read a couple more during, you know, I don't know, sometime, at some point, when I have my apartment and all that, because that's where it's going. It's going with me. And then I've got these two, and I will be searching for more. These are going to go in that book sale that I'll be having with her. I got one that is, these are by Balzac. And I mean, they are amazing. They have, you know, a little bit of, you know, warping. But look, vellum. Vellum. I mean, that's just also, I stumped Nancy on the Roman numerals a little bit, and we had to figure it out. Pretty sure this is 1800s. I'll do a check on this before the sale that I end up doing it in, but it's MDCCCCXV. So, yeah, it's old. But this is the works of Honoré de Balzac. And it's the jealousies of a country town and Parisians in the country. Those are, and other stories, it says. And there are other pages that have the vellum. And a couple pictures. Hard to, oh, there's, well, no, that's the one I had. It's hard to just find it. Not a lot, but there are. And like, this is in fantastic condition for its age. I mean, it's rough around the edges, but you know, I have, yeah, this is volume 10. And this one is volume 19. But like, this is the kind of thing that I wish somebody said, I collect books by Balzac. I kind of want to say Balzac, but I don't know. You know, I kind of want to say something else too, but I'm better than that right now. Anyhow, I wish somebody said, like, I collect these books, a series of books, and I need like volume 4 and volume 2 or 22 or, you know, whatever, and give you something specific to be looking for. Because let me just say, and it's also got gold on the edges, ooh, on the top. I find some amazing books, and I leave some behind because budget, and also I'm like, if nobody's gonna buy them, books are heavy, and I don't have, you know, a lot of space right now. So, you know, some of these that are so amazing, it's like, oh, I would just love to have somebody say, I collect those, and I need that one, or I need both of them. You know what I mean? Like, they're so awesome. And then this one is, I put down the one I was, okay. And then this one is, it's Old Goriot and A Princess's Secrets. It's got the vellum. And then, I mean, this one is really holding itself together a little better, I think. But still, both of them are great. And they just look so cool. They've got an awesome look to every end of them, really. And these, I guess I would put like this because of the way the thing is. But I don't know if you know this, but the best way to really put your books is like this. Yeah, because then there's less chance of warping. And I love to do that. I've always done it for decorating purposes. Older books are harder because, you know, they tend to be more like this. So then you want to see the, you know, and then pick like, oh, scan it out and then pick the one. You know, you can kind of picture that happening. And so, yeah, those books will be in my book sale with Tracy. And so, set that down. So those are the books. Now let's move on because I've got a lot of stuff. Well, actually, I guess we can continue with the books right now. When I found this, I was like, you know what? I actually think somebody will want this. So this will be coming to tomorrow's sale. And it is, oh, I collect all these like things that are in books and stuff. I think I just stuck it in there. It's from 2016. So it's not about its age. It's about the content. And I mean, the page in the back is so frameable. I mean, I can't even. I'm not, you know, a cat person, but I am here for all of you. And this is a little golden book called Grumpy Cat. I did not know that they made a golden book about the Grumpy Cat. I know who Grumpy Cat is because, you know, I wasn't just born yesterday. But anyhow, it's so well illustrated. I'm telling you right now, I know somebody is going to want it. I know it. I've got 2 different Boy Scout books. One is a notebook, and it's empty. Amazing. I mean, I love it when there's writing, but some people like it when they're like, you know, untouched or something. And then this one is a song book. So, and oh, somebody's got a paper clip in there. I don't know if I'll take that out or leave. Oh, they've got a few, so I'll just leave them. But I wonder if they have Kumbaya. Oh, they have Oh, Susanna. I used to play that on the organ. Yeah. And Camptown Races I did. For some reason, that just came to my mind. I did a few different ones, but anyhow, so there's a lot of songs in here. And I don't know, it's 1966 printing. Hello, 1966. So, I am not sure. Let me think about those for a while. Then I've got this one, the Flintstones, the computer that went bananas. Now this one is 1974, so it's not like ancient, but it's old. It's older than some of you. And it's got great illustrations. Oh, so good. Oh, I like every page. And there's some of Betty and Wilma too. There's Wilma. I think she's calling Betty. Yeah, that's a great picture right there. So awesome book. If you're this is probably from another like series, maybe. So I'm not sure. These are the ones I'm still thinking about. Catcher in the Rye. I got this because I want to read it again. It's been a long, long time. I have started reading again every time I say it. And I know I'm going to say it tomorrow too. Every time I say that, it sounds like I just learned how to read. But no, I keep saying this. I have not read a book since my children were born, and they are 22 and 23. Some of you may have recited that with me already. But I am currently reading a book about Laurel Canyon in LA, which I used to drive through and when I lived in LA and on my way to work. I also did date a guy who lived in Laurel Canyon for just a short while. I dated him. I don't even remember his name. That's sad. I do remember that we had dinner once with my friends Ralph and Dale, and he said to them, "Doesn't she have the most beautiful green eyes?" So the hazel eyes were a poppin', because they kind of change a little bit, and they are very green most of the time. Depends on what I'm wearing. So anyhow, I am currently reading that book, and I have some others that I've read, like decorating books that are, a lot of pictures and not as much reading. And then I thumbed through a couple other books. And one was one that I had already looked at about, junk. It was Junk Beautiful by Sue Whitney and Kai Nassauer. And I'm Facebook friends with Kai. She actually even commented on something for me one time, which was awesome. So anyhow, I am reading, and I'm going to be reading that. And next up, Martin is home, so I am probably going to be saying or speaking to somebody if you hear me or if whatever. Okay, then this will be in my little book my book sale. It's The Night Before Christmas. And it's a Merry Christmas to Margie from Pat Martin's, or 1972. And I love it when they have like an inscription. And it's just a teeny tiny. I love that. This is like the perfect little vintage vignette book, So yes, that'll be going into the book sale. And then oh yeah, I have another one. I was finding some very risque books yesterday. I put some back. Maybe I'll find them next time I'm there. I don't know. But I got this one. The Edible Woman. And I really I don't really know what to say about it right now. So yeah, I believe it's going to be interesting. I don't know if it's as risque as it kind of leads itself to believe, but it says something about, the end says, it begins with a sexual encounter as exhilarating as it is unexpected, and it keeps getting wilder and wilder. So this is one of my now keepers, but when I'm done reading it, then it'll come to you guys. So, I got so many of these yesterday. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of them. And it says, "Do not remove card from pocket." So I got 2 different Santa Christmas books and our Santa Claus books. And so I will be bringing them to that book sale that I'll be having. So So you know what? I think tomorrow, oh, no, I didn't mean to put it over there. I think tomorrow I will bring, you know what? I'll bring all 3 of these, because if I don't sell them, then they'll go in the book sale. Okay? So there's some that, like, and the ones I said that I'm putting on the book sale, if you're interested, let me know, and I will give you a price. That's absolutely fine with me. Then there's this case that's, like, I think it's a record case. It's not as cool as most record cases were, but it could be for, well, it's too big for binoculars. It could be for any kind of, some kind of older electronic item. I don't know, but there it is. So that'll be in tomorrow's sale. And I want to tell you what's going to be in tomorrow's sale, because, you know, some of these things, you know, it's kind of like I said, it's a preview. This is a hat that I got from my son that is super cool, super, super cool. And it says Nike Golf. It says designed to the exact specifications of tour athletes. So I just need to clean it up a little. Maybe like just, I don't even know. Like, I think you can put these in the dishwasher actually. But yeah, I want to get it cleaned up, and I think he's going to love that. I mean, that's so cool. It says that on there. So then I got, this is like, I love. I saw this hat and I'm like, you know, I got that bucket hat last year and I don't think I look so cute in it after all. And Nancy's like, you did look so cute in it. And I was just like, whatever. Nancy's so sweet. You know, I always think, oh, you're just saying that because you know, love me and you're so sweet and whatever. But she's like, no, you really did. And this might be actually interchangeable to a white one. And I don't like to usually put hats on unless I wash them, but you know, I'll give you a quick preview. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good with my hair in a pony. But then, bam. Isn't it too cute? Look at that. I had to then take it. I was like, because I was on the fence about it. Because I kept thinking, I don't know. I mean, if I get it, you know, I don't know. You know how I am. I get overthinking. I overthink everything. So, anyhow, that made me pick it up. I wasn't going to get the hat. And then when I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm getting it. So, there's just a little price tag on there from, you know, wherever. And so I don't think there's a brand on here anywhere, but it's well made. It's never been used. You can tell that this has never been used. There are 2 zippers for, I guess, depending on how much money you have. And then a little zipper here. It's missing its pull. The little zipper pull, but that one's not so bad. You know, this is easy to, first of all, you can hook something on there to use as a pull. So it's not a big deal. But look how cute. I mean, talk about kicking it. That's too cute for me. Well, not too cute for me, but you know what I mean. So anyhow, I did happen to get a lot of bears. I know somebody said, you know, every time I ask you guys about like what you're looking for, what you collect, nobody answers me. I know somebody said teddy bears, and I know somebody has told me in the past polar bears. Now, I found a really cute plush polar bear. Martin, what? I already put the piggy in my car so I wouldn't forget it. Okay. And I'm live on here. But, or not live, I'm recording a haul. But I couldn't get the garbage out of the bathroom because I couldn't get the lid. Okay, and I got the other one that was in there. Yeah. And I fed that ungrateful cat of yours. Oh, there she is.
Cats aren't supposed to be.
This cat, I'm telling you, it's the only cat I've ever met. It's the only pet I've ever met that does not like me. You would think she would love me. I am just a cuddler, but that's the problem. She's not really a cuddler. She only likes her dad's lap, really. So anyhow, back to, I think that's all that I wanted to tell you. I think. So anyway, anyhow, I got bears. I'm like, okay, these are pretty good. If there's a collector, because we can tell, like, if a collection has been donated or something, because all of a sudden there's like a bunch of something. So there were a lot of bears, and I didn't get all of them, but I got some good ones. This one, look, is posable or reticulate. I can't remember the right one. It's not articulated. I think it's reticulated. It says the Bearsville Clothing Company, and it doesn't. I don't think we took it off. It's just we stripped it to see if it had anything on it. I don't think it had anything on it. I don't recall. But it's so cute. It's wearing pajamas that button in the back. How adorbs is this? I mean, if you're a collector, hello. And that is so cute. So anyhow, that. And then this one, and I know he's a collectible because he still has his tags on it, and it says the Barrington Collection Limited Edition. And this is Ted E. Barrington. And it also says Barrington Collection Limited Collectible Series. And so it says, and then he also has a tag, and it says the Barrington Collection. And then on here it says 100 years. So he must have been the 100-year anniversary edition. And so his arms are not, they move because they're not, but they're not like reticulated, and neither are his legs. But look, he's holding onto a baby. Aw, how sweet, little cubby, right? And look at his grandpa glasses up here. So it's actually grandpa probably holding on to a little grand cub. And then he's got his cute, look at how cute his outfit is. That's just a little thread. He's got like a button-down vest with the watch chain. I mean, that's just too cute. So anyhow, and you could still do his legs, if you wanted to sit him down. So totally cute, totally coming to you tomorrow. Look at his ears. It's so cute. And then I know there's at least one more. No, there's two more. She is totally ready for fall, y'all. Check her out. And she is also from the Barrington Collection. She doesn't have any tags on though. But I mean, hello? She is totally ready to go get a pumpkin, do some pumpkin carving. Maybe, let's see, what else do you do? Go bobbing for apples or make caramel apples. Anyhow, she's ready for it. And she is reticulated in the, I guess both. Somewhat, anyway. I mean, she is, yeah. Yeah, she is I can't remember. I'm going to look it up. Now, I got to write it down. Articulated. No, because I know what that means. Or reticulated. And I know you guys are all going to be putting it in the comments, which is fine. Reticulated. I might be even off. It might be a part of that, one of those words. I just can't remember. Look at her cute hat, too. All like floralized for the holiday. You know what would be so cute? If you put her down and put a little pumpkin in her lap. That would be precious. So then I had to, because, I couldn't leave a Boyd's Bear collection behind. It's a Boyd's Collection Ltd, 1988 to 2002. And here he is. He's a little cutie. He's a smaller one. You could probably dress him up. I mean, he's got a bow on. But I think, and he's got that little bearing, or Boyd's little thing, paw thing, medallion or whatever it is. And he's a cutie. He's in, good shape. And so he'd be a nice addition to anybody's Boyd's Bear collection. And I think this is the very last Boyd's or bear thing that I got. There was one thing that I didn't get because it was huge, and if it didn't sell, I didn't want to have to deal with it. I know that sounds terrible, but everything doesn't always sell, right? So this is Boyd's barely built villages. Wonderful, instead of wonderful, it says wonderful village accessory stuff. Bears and hares you can trust from the Boyd's Collection Ltd. Limited, And then it has that little guarantee or something on it. And then I opened the box and I'm like, please let it be in there because it's very, very lightweight. But then, you see, and I'm just like, it's so lightweight. Oh, please let it be in there. And then, bam, it is. And it's a little, I think it's a little family or something. It's a dude that looks like he's going to work or, is at work. And then it's somewhat difficult to get out. It's well protected. And then, okay, then it's a Dr. Bear. And so I guess the other one might be Professional Bear. I don't know. And then this one is Little Girl Bear with a doll. So, and they all say something on the bottom. All right. So that's awesome. And that will be in tomorrow's sale. And then I got I ended up getting a lot of cards. They had a lot of cards, but I didn't even get all of them. But I went through a lot of cards because I like to give you guys cute cards when I, and like that, or like that, or something a little more artistic, like that, or that, and I can't help it. So I just grabbed almost everything except the Christmas cards because a lot of them are very religious. And I grabbed all of these envelopes because the color is awesome. What's in there? Something is. I felt like something was in there. This one is cute. I think I don't know. I was like, oh, maybe I should sell that because I think it's actually not a card. So I'm gonna leave that out and try to put it in my sale tomorrow. And there's other, artistic things like that or that. So these are the cards I save and use for when you guys buy something from me. I'll use some tomorrow or Friday, hopefully, or Saturday. This is for my mom. I haven't gotten her one in a long time. A long time. So I actually got her two today or yesterday. I'm going to be splitting this up because this is getting long and I know I'm better off making two videos, even if I do release them both in the same day. I'm going to put this aside until I find all of the ones I want to show you. This is pretty cool, made out of a coconut shell. And I'm going to say probably paper mache. not sure. I can't wait to look her up, but she's different. And you guys, all you guys tell me is that you're looking for something different. She's different. She's cool. So I'll be seeing about her. And I'm probably gonna put these away for Christmas, which isn't too far away. But these are coasters, unless somebody reaches out to me. And they are in great condition. Perfect condition. And there's 6 of them, and they're all the same. So just a little bump on there, on the lid right there. No big whoop. And then there's this little trinket box, very lightweight. That's not, it's like probably cotton or poly or something like that. It's not velvet. Very lightweight, but very sweet. Maybe to put a special trinket in and then give as a gift, possibly. Or just to keep it, you know, wherever, somewhere nice that you want to have it. I got this, which I thought was awesome. I am like finding more boho-ish things, so I was digging that. This is so cool. I mean, it's made out of a gourd, and look at this. I mean, it's so cool. And then I found this. I'm keeping this, but look. I can't really, like, totally get it right, but look how cool that would be. That's awesome. I mean, you know, you got to be creative. And that's one thing I believe I've been gifted with, is some creativity. So there we go. Here's another thing that'll be putting aside for Christmas. It's just, I thought it was cute because I don't like snow, but I do like bells and I do like rust. You know, that sounds funny, but yeah, so they're cute. And that's kind of like my jam. It's kind of boho-ish. So that'll come to you, well, not too far along. Now these are more cards that I bought because, you know, I do have a ton of recipe cards, and so I think I'm really good on those for a while, I believe. And I have birthday and Christmas cards, I think, and some others. But I needed some of the, like, the generic ones that I like to send. I like to send ones that either say thank you or are blank, and that you can use them. I mean, you can use any of them. So that's what I hope is the the cool thing about it. I don't think anybody would be throwing that away. You might throw away the recipe cards, but and I tend to get some things for myself, you know. And I, like you saw already, you saw the pillow and the, what other thing? Oh, the pillow and the book. That's all so far. I'm doing pretty good for me not to be buying a lot of stuff. Oh, this I'm keeping, but that's actually for display for you guys. But, you know, I collect dice. These are all foam. They're foam. But, I mean, hey, why not? I think it's funny. This one I know is from a game called Tenzi, which is a cool, very fun game that you can play with like up to 6 people, I think. Here's another die that, you know, because I collect these. Here's another one. And then also Nancy found a couple of these actually. She finds most of them for me. She digs sometimes a little further. And then these, because my son's name is Jack. So, you know, I collect things like that. Then I've got a drawer. Actually, I have other drawers too today. And I don't mean underwear. So this. And I just found this one. I'm so bummed that it's just Andy, but that's all right. I found a hand puppet Andy, Raggedy Andy. And he's got a tag on it. And Then I found these, all they were like mostly spread out. Anyhow, a little girl, cute, cute, cute. A candy striper nurse, but candy striper, get the candy. You know, that's what they used to call them back in the day. Then there's a little syringe. And then I got a farmer in the Dell. And then I got number one dad. So he probably goes with the little girl. He's probably the girl's dad. But I did not find a mom. I did not find a boy. But maybe the boy is the farmer. These are only from the Oriental Trading Company, but you know, who knows when they were from, and they are still totally adorable for kids. I got this. Now, this would need to be sewn, and you know, I'm not like exactly Martha Stewart up in here, but this is amazing. I don't think there was a year, but I'll probably be able to, yeah, no, it's 1977, Dandy Imports. And it is, I think I've had one of these before. It's a Little Red Riding Hood storybook doll. So she just, like a couple, like really just this one page needs to be sewn on right there. And it says, once upon a time, there was a little girl called Little Red Riding Hood, yada, yada, yada. And then when she got there, she found a wicked wolf had swallowed poor grandmother whole. And then, luckily, I'm not reading the whole thing, a kind woodcutter came to her rescue. And then Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother hugged the woodcutter and thanked him for his bravery. 1977. Spoiler alert, they lived happily ever after. So, I mean, this is so cute. And I know that those are slightly like a collectible. I got this brush just for myself, not for my hair, but for like cleaning things, you know, to get in certain areas. I think it would be good for that. I did get this for myself, unless, you know, maybe I'll bring this to the sale. I don't need it. So a bunch of glitter, green, blue, copper, rose gold, whatever, purple, gold, and silver. Very cool, and full. All right, I got Good Vibes Only little case, like a makeup case, or, you know, I use these in my purse or my bag for everything. I have like one for like my not my makeup, but, you know, like my lip stuff, or, you know, and maybe like a little mirror and my eyebrow pencil, and, you know, and then I have like another one that has like a charger and maybe like pens and Sharpies. Maybe I think I have a little scissors in there, stuff like that. One has a lot of my cards that I don't want to carry everywhere, and then, you know, I use this really super cool coin purse. I don't know if I ever showed you guys that super cool coin purse I got. Let me show you, because I use it. It is super cool. I love it so much. And I already used it today because I got something else. But these are like just the basic cards that I use. Well, you know, because everything requires one of those cards. And I don't like to always say my phone number out loud, you know, because you never know. I'm not like paranoid, but I'm just trying to be a little extra safe. So, and then if I ever have money, which I do not, because I spent the last of it yesterday, I believe, on gas. And super cool stripes, totally 1980s, and I totally dig it. So I use that daily. So, and I think this is super cute. And if it didn't sell, I like it. So you know what I mean? That's kind of one of my ways of processing things. So I am going to make a stop now because I'm at that 1 hour mark, and then I'm going to start part 2. All right. So thanks so much. Make sure you stick around and then go to part 2. I hope you have a long, a lot of time tonight or tomorrow morning to watch this before the sale, because this is like the preview, and this is what I can muster up. I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. So, yeah, I just figured since I have to take the stuff out of the bag, I may as well show you guys now and give you a video or 2, actually. So, see you in part 2. Bye.